Welcome to LOGOS X RHEMA, a channel dedicated to the ministry of Apostle Arome Osayi. This is a place where the written word meets the living word of Christ, where revelation is unveiled, prayer is stirred, and hearts are set on fire for God. Our desire is to help you grow in intimacy with the Lord, to equip you with sound doctrine, and to awaken a deeper hunger for the presence of God. Through the teachings and prophetic insights of Apostle Arome Osayi, we believe you will be strengthened, transformed, and prepared to walk in the fullness of God's purpose for your life. Stay with us, like, comment, and subscribe.
Now, let me show you the drill. You begin to pray. Lord, this is my wife's condition. What is the wisdom? How can we solve it? How can we solve it? How can we solve it? When you start that, and you begin to move, in fact, a time will even come when demons will just move your thoughts away. Move it completely. And you are not aware your thoughts have moved. And then when you realize the thoughts have moved, you know what you do? Bring the thoughts from where they are and put it back. How are we going to do? What's the way out? Bring it back. Then after a while, after 2 hours, then the thought moves to the fridge. I said, there's yogurt there. There's yogurt. There's yogurt. There's yogurt. When you realize yourself, bring it back. Then the demon we now add is vanilla. Take the mind. Do what? Now, when you continue that way, in the next 6 months, you will find out if you want to process something, your mind won't run out anymore. It actually takes 6 months of diligent effort, intentional effort, for you to be able to carry your mind along. In seeking the face of God, your mind must travel. The energy of the Spirit, like a wheelbarrow, must push your mind in the direction of interest. You know why? How many of you know why? The reason is because when the feedback is coming, your mind is required. So this is how the feedback looks like. This man is describing a spiritual experience here that I need to bring to your notice quickly. He said, for God who commanded the light to shine out of darkness has shined in our hearts. You know, we said the spirit of a man is the candle of the Lord, searching the inward parts of the belly. Is that true? We also said there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding. So this is the experience of inspiration. So when the Almighty comes, what he does is that he comes and he lights his candle. His candle is your human spirit. Oh, you're not here. So the Lord comes and the Lord lights his candle, which is your human spirit. He inspires your spirit. And you see the full journey, the terminus of an inspiration is your mind. The activity takes place in your spirit, but it was directed at your mind. It was intended to overwhelm your mind. And that's why if you are seeking the face of God and you're not going with your mind, you will receive feedback from God, but not on the issue of interest. How many of you have, in the place of prayer, you were praying, and then you were receiving things that did not have any correlation with what you were seeking? Oh, it has never happened to you. Okay. I understand that anytime you ask God, God just answers. Let's try again. How many of you? Now, the reason was because you did not carry your mind along. The energy that came into your spirit was supposed to have solved that problem, but your mind was far away. So it was another thing that was a good thing, actually, but it was dissociated from the issue of interest in your life because you did not push your mind along, accessing the face of Jesus. And if you become skilled, this one is by reason of use. If you become skilled and he inspires you, are you there? Inspires your spirit man, and that inspiration of your spirit man begins to answer your questions. If you are skilled, you can trap him and then ask him more questions. Then he will answer. Then you ask him more questions. Don't release him in a hurry. You ask him, he will answer you. That back and forth communication is what we call the face-to-face encounter. I can't make him come, but I can pray, I can labor till he decides to come. Notice that I told you that he's a king. So you can't summon him. He only comes when he wants to come. And that's why we have the terminology in the Bible called waiting upon the Lord. That's how subjects wait for their master. You can detain him. But it's by experience. Normally, God does not talk much. I'd like you to know this. When he comes into your space, he gives you a very short sentence. Very short sentence. That is his normal way of communication. It's a short sentence. Because he doesn't talk much, but he answers much. Please help me pray to your neighbor. God does not talk much. He only answers much. So the Lord shines in your heart, and the purpose of the shining is to give the knowledge of the glory of God that is in the face of Jesus. Anytime you have this experience, there is a ventilation that is inside of you that makes you satisfied. If you have had this experience before, it takes away anxiety, it takes away fear, it takes away worry, and it brings ventilation, and you are at rest inside. That's the proof of the fact that it was the face of God that you saw. Is that clear? Now, I know you are picking it, but it's still intellectual, but I'm making this infrastructure available so that you can embark on your own adventure. You remember the cloud of glory? Yeah, so your spirit is going to experience that cloud. The Old Testament gives us a graphic picture of the things that are internalized, so that we can have an idea of the processes, the procedures that take place upon our heart when we are navigating in the realm of God. And you cannot decide which channel God will adopt to reach you. No, you can't decide. One of the channels he can use is a dream. Then he shows you everything with respect to what you're asking in your dream. That's a channel. Another channel can be by inspiration, where he brings you into his thoughts and you begin to think his thoughts in your mind. Are you there? By inspiration. So there are various channels God can adopt. And when we eventually go into the prophetic gifts, you are going to see that one gift can have 4 different channels of expression. You can have the same gift, the same gift, the same gift, and the same gift. But the channel through which he operates in you is different. Channel through which he operates in you is different. Channel through which he operates in you is different. Channel through which he operates in you is different. Now, based on the channel that the gift operates through you, I can counsel you on how to maximize it. Specific to your channel. If you are a dreamer, I can tell you the things that you should not do. If you are an inspirator, the thing comes through inspiration. I can tell you the music, the kind of music you should never hear. There are waters that can mix with your channel. And if you are a dreamer, don't watch war movies. I will explain when the time comes. You just destroy your channel. Concerning spiritual things, they say we should not be ignorant. It means you yourself need to be a good student of your own history. This is the experience of operating under the influence of the spirit of revelation and the spirit of wisdom. Spirit of revelation is the one that opens you to the spirit realm, and then the spirit of wisdom interprets what you have seen in the spirit realm. The resultant effect is that you will have the knowledge that God is passing on to you. And this is the experience of how the whole protocol is. It will be as though the eyes of your understanding were enlightened. That means you now wonder, is that, oh, you see, that means the thing was always before your face, but you did not see it.
Welcome to LOGOS X RHEMA, a channel dedicated to the ministry of Apostle Arome Osayi. This is a place where the written word meets the living word of Christ, where revelation is unveiled, prayer is stirred, and hearts are set on fire for God. Our desire is to help you grow in intimacy with the Lord, to equip you with sound doctrine, and to awaken a deeper hunger for the presence of God. Through the teachings and prophetic insights of Apostle Arome Osayi, we believe you will be strengthened, transformed, and prepared to walk in the fullness of God's purpose for your life. Stay with us